In this video, we're going to show you how to install the upstream O2 sensor on your Ford F-150 located above the catalytic converters. With the vehicle raised and supported, you want to go ahead and locate the splash shield right here. It's behind the engine cross member. It's going to be 4 8mm screws. There's 2 in the back here, and there's going to be 2 in the front. Loosen and remove these. And remove the shield. Now with the vehicle raised and supported, I want to go ahead and access the downstream O2 sensor connector. And here we are, we have the transmission here, we have the front drive shaft, and our sensor is up top here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start by reaching up in here, and right here is the upstream O2 sensor connector. In order for us to get to the downstream, it's up above, and it's going to be easier for us just to pop this off of the bracket here. So using our trim tool, we're going to come on up here, and we want to go ahead and wiggle this off of the bracket it's sitting on. Now that we have that other sensor pulled down, we're going to come up top here and we're going to grab the sensor, and we want to try and pull it upward and disconnect this. You can use your trim tool if you want. We're able to pull that up and over here. Right here on the back side is a little tab. We need to go ahead and work this here to get that released. So it just popped out. All you have to do is push down that little tab and it pops right out. Now let's go to the sensor side and work that out. Now right here is the front drive shaft. To the side here is the catalytic converter. And if you follow the cat right up, the O2 sensor is located right here in the side of the can. Now it's going to be identical on the passenger side of the vehicle, so the process is going to be the same. We went ahead and sprayed this down with some rust penetrant, and we're going to use our 22mm open end wrench to go ahead and loosen this. Now as you go to unthread this, it's good to go ahead and spin the wires with it. It's going to help you get that out. Now when installing the new part, you want to make sure you do the same. You want to rotate the harness with it. You don't want these wires to twist and break internal of the sensor. There it is. And let's go ahead and get rid of that. Now here we have our replacement sensor. Standard connector, just as the factory one was. Now here, you want to go ahead and remove this plastic cover. Pop that off. Now the threads themselves have some anti-seize compound on the threads. That's going to help this or prevent it from rusting inside the pipe. Just below that is a crush washer. And as we tighten it, you're going to feel this washer crush as we tighten it down. Now you want to make sure that you don't have any of this anti-seize compound on the sensor itself before we install it. You can use a rag, a clean glove, just wipe that off. Make sure you don't have any of that on there. All right, and it's ready to go ahead and install this component. Let's go ahead and thread it in. Let's go ahead and feed our sensor up and in. And we always want to thread that in by hand first. Get that caught and rotate that harness as you thread that in. In most cases, you can thread that in all the way to that crush washer. Perfect. Let's go ahead and grab that 22mm wrench and tighten this down. Okay, it's bottomed out, just doesn't want to go anymore. We know that crush washer is seated. Now we can go ahead and reconnect this here. Let's go ahead and connect our connector here. We can hear the connector lock into place. I'll bring this up top. And we want to find that point there where that was locked in into that little retainer. All right, press that on. While we're there, go ahead and reconnect the upstream O2 sensor and then run both wires into the retainer here. Now, if you happen to have a check engine light on due to this downstream O2 sensor, you want to use a scan tool, properly clear that code, and they can go for a road test. Now the process for the driver side upstream O2 sensor is identical for the passenger side upstream O2 sensor. Let's get all of these screws started. And get the two back ones, and then we'll do the same for the front. Now that we have the two back ones in, we're going to come to the front. Between the two bolts here, there's going to be a little tab that needs to be folded up and tucked up inside the shield. And then go ahead and get our bolts started here. All right, let's tighten them all down. Gently snug these down. Once these are done, let's repeat for the two front.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.